Hey everybody, let's take a tour of Yosemite Valley Lodge. This is a 3-star hotel, 245 rooms on the valley floor in Yosemite National Park. What you're looking at here is the main lobby where you will be checking in. And then this is going to be the main courtyard. This wooden building is where the food is. There is a sit-down and a fast food restaurant. There is a rather large gift shop at the end of this. And then you're going to see a walkway. Those are leading from the hotel rooms, and it is leading to the main lobby, which is now on your right-hand side of the screen. This big amphitheater is a great place to have a picnic during the day. Now, what I love about this hotel is this pool. Look at that view. I love it. It is only open seasonally. Unfortunately, we didn't get to enjoy it. I think it's because of staffing issues. It wasn't open, but it does look really nice and refreshing because it can get really hot in Yosemite National Park. Surprisingly, even though you're surrounded by all these mountains, there's plenty of room to have fun. Just a really big area. Right here, this is going to be a post office, one of the few that is in the national park. Very limited hours though, by the way. You can actually rent bikes here, which is a fabulous way of getting around the national park because parking is so at a premium. Having a bike is just a really easy way to get around, and you can do that at your hotel when you are staying here at Yosemite Valley Lodge. And again, some more picnic areas right there. Parking is not a problem. They had 2 really big areas to park, so that was awesome. This is going to be the Mountain Room restaurant. It just looks stunning from the outside. Looks really fancy, but in all honesty, it's not that much of a dress-up establishment. We really enjoyed the food. This is the sweet and spicy lamb meatballs, an appetizer. I had that in addition to the French onion soup. I actually still think about those meatballs because they were so good. This is a quick view of what the menu looked like. Definitely not too budget friendly, but it was pretty decent and the food was actually quite good. So this is a nice little sit-down restaurant if you're looking for that. We did do the quick service restaurant only once, had a horrible experience, and we would not go back there again. It was just not fun. So our room was number 4527, and we will do a quick tour of this. We were staying at the end of August. It was literally just a few days before Labor Day weekend. This is a 2nd floor room and king size bed. What you need to know is that there is no air conditioning in this hotel, and that might not sound like a problem unless, of course, you're there during 100-degree weather, as we were, and it is extreme wildfire season, and we were there as ash was raining down. So it was actually quite miserable because there's not a lot of airflow in these rooms, even though you have these amazing screened doors leading to the outside patio, which was quite nice. It is a small patio. It's nothing fancy, and the furniture definitely isn't fancy, but it is really nice. This is like a walking path and road that was right behind our building. And then you can see the mountains in the background. This is the closest hotel to Yosemite Falls, and you can literally walk to Yosemite Falls. You cannot see it from the hotel, but it is an easy walk to Yosemite Falls. So like I was saying, you have the sliding glass doors, which lets in air. But with it being smoky season, it was also letting in ash, and it was just so stuffy and so miserable, and literally laying in bed at midnight with cold washcloths on our foreheads just trying to calm down or to cool down. So the room itself, it's dated. It's purely functional. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. This is actually one of the most popular hotels in Yosemite because of the location, because it is a little bit nicer than like the tents that you can get in other places, and it's not as expensive as the Ahwahnee. So this is the bathroom area. Again, pretty basic. We were actually pretty happy that it had a mini refrigerator, which was surprising. There was actually a decent amount of storage, and we could put our luggage in the closet, which you will see in just a minute. But again, that refrigerator was was game changer because we could at least have like cold water. We would get ice from the ice machine. It was just so hot, y'all. It was a heat wave going through. So I don't know how hot it usually is at the end of August, but it was miserable. So very basic coffee area, gets the job done, but very basic. Again, like I said, we could sit the luggage in there, which is actually kind of interesting. A lot of hotels don't have that much space. They do give you 2 fans. We did utilize both of these fans all day long. And while they did help with the heat, I would suggest if you're driving and you're coming when it's going to be hot, bring your own fans as well, because man, it was just hot and miserable during our stay. This is the bathroom. Again, it was decent. I think I remember the water pressure was not good, or the toilet ran all night or something. It's an older bathroom. It's not bad. The price for this hotel is well over $200 a night. It's going to depend on a lot of things about when you book, but it is a great location, and being able to walk through the falls is awesome. We did have a 4-night reservation for Labor Day weekend. We actually ended up only spending 2 nights simply because of the heat and the smoke. There was ash raining down every morning, and it was pretty bad. So there is this airflow that is on the main door. Obviously, the more windows you have, the noisier it's going to be. And if it's smoky, like wildfire season, that smoke is going to come inside the room. So they do have these boards up all throughout Yosemite showing you where the wildfires are, if there are any, and the smoke and weather predictions for the day. So these are really helpful and can help you navigate as to whether or not the air quality is going to be decent enough to go out and hike. That was a problem for us. Hopefully not for you.